Hi, Julie Rader here with the new moon in Leo forecast. So, wow, this Leo new moon has a lot of energy going on with it. It happens at on August 8th at 6:50 a.m. Pacific time and happens at 16 degrees of Leo. So look and find out where that is on your chart. I have some tutorial videos. Check it out. Shows you how there's one video on how to find your chart. Another, which is really important because when you find your chart, then you know not only what your sun sign is, which is determined by your birth date. Like I'm born March 6th, though, so therefore I'm a Pisces. However, when you know your exact time of birth and you pull up your birth chart, you can also look and see what your rising sign is, what your moon sign, and so forth. So, and that way, when I do these uh, lunar videos for the new and the full moon, you can listen not only for what is going on with your sun sign, but even more importantly, what's going on with your rising sign, which will show up as AC on your chart, and your moon. I'm very excited about this Leo new moon because it's happening at 16 degrees of Leo, and I'm a Leo moon at 16 degrees of Leo. So I feel like it's going to be big for me in my personal life, and I'm excited to see what it brings. It's going to be big for everyone for a few reasons. One, this new moon happens on 8/8. So on August 8th, which 8 is the number of abundance and it's the number of unity and infinity. So this new moon happening on the Lion's Gate, it really is about everything is infinitely possible. What is it that you want? What are your intentions? I really powerful time to do some candle magic, to do some moon magic, light a candle at the time of the new moon, for your time zone, write out your intentions, and be very intentional with how you want to utilize this energy. New moons are always about new beginnings. They're about providing you with a blank slate. Every new moon, it's as if you're given a blank canvas, very appropriate for Leo. Leos are extremely creative. You're given a blank canvas. So, what do you want to paint on it? Um, get creative and intentionally create what you want. Lead with your heart. Leo is about the heart. Leo is about love, leading with the heart. So do it this new moon. Listen to your heart. Leo is confident. So rather than putting out little intentions that you know you can achieve very easily, be confident, be big, be bold, be Leo on this Lion's Gate. Think big, dream big, put it out there, believe it is true, and confidently walk with your head high, your shoulders back. That's what this Leo moon is encouraging us to do. So, some other things going on with this Leo moon. We can receive some shocking information, both in our lives and in the world around us, because the moon is at this new moon is square Uranus in Taurus. So, a square is a challenging aspect. Uranus, it rules earthquakes. It can be not just literal, although we may see some in the world around this time, but it can be politically, it can be in every area of our life where there's upheaval, shaking, where we feel like our ground is being shook beneath us so that we are being forced to change. So that very much is a theme that we will be seeing. It can be surprising, it can be shocks. However, there is a challenge. I mean, well, there's another challenging aspect, so we'll go with that one too. The moon is also opposing Jupiter retrograde. So Jupiter is retrograde in It has graded back into Aquarius. Jupiter is a magnifying glass. In ancient astrology, it was the great benefic. However, really more accurately, it magnifies what is already there. So the best way to utilize this Leo new moon energy is to lead with our heart, to go in, because there's also a beautiful trine to Chiron also at this new moon. Chiron is a healing energy. It's the teacher within. It's really asking us to go in and where can we heal? Where can we forgive? Where can we tap into our inner needs in a way that is nurturing? So if Leo is a lion, where can we tap into the lion cub that we are and say, where can I give you a little more love and healing? So that's overall some of the aspects, some surprises, some shocking, some healing, magnifying what is already there. So set your intentions, set them big. And this Uranus square to the moon, to this new moon, squares don't always have to be challenging. It can be where it gives us that push to say, okay, where are you willing to work for what it is you truly want? And if you put a little bit of work in, then you may be surprised at the outcome in a delightful way as well. Let's jump into where this Leo new moon will affect you personally. So also, when you're looking at your chart, it's going to be very individualistic. If it's hitting other planets in your natal chart, like for me, this new moon happens directly on my natal moon, meaning that at the time of my birth, Leo was at 16 degrees. The moon was at 16 degrees of Leo. It wasn't a new moon. It was actually very close to a full moon, but it brings back, it reboots that energy. So you can look at your chart and notice if there's anything at 16 degrees, and it will be highlighting that. But this is the area where the spotlight is being shown, and I'll do more tutorial videos which will explain what I'm talking about in depth more in the future. So please comment below on any videos you'd like me to shoot. So Aries, rising sun or moon. This is happening in your 5th house. So this is a big energy because 5th house is the house that has Leo energy. It is the house of romance. It's the house of children. It is a fellow fire sign energy. So the 5th house is a fiery energy. It's very passionate and creative. So for you, Aries, it is shining a light on all these things: children, creativity, romance. Where can you just add more fun into your life and be very intentional with it? So look at that, Aries. And I have a feeling you're going to feel pretty fired up this new moon with it activating your 5th house and with it being a fellow fire sign energy. Taurus, this is activating 4th house energy, or it's shining a light or bringing in new beginnings, perhaps in 4th house. So this is all about home and family. This new moon is also happening at a very close degree to where Uranus is. Uranus is in Taurus. So this is happening. So Uranus is around 14 degrees of Taurus. So it is activating the square for you deeply and very specifically for you, Taurus. So you could have some sudden changes in anything dealing with perhaps family members or your home in general. There could be changes to your living situation, things like that, Or you may just suddenly feel you need a clean slate, a new beginning in these areas of life. Gemini, this is happening in your third house, new beginnings, in your house. So you're going to be feeling this big as well, because the third house has everything to do with Gemini. It is communication, study, teaching, learning, short trips, um, siblings, neighbors. So you could have unexpected new beginnings, or news, and something to deal with your siblings or neighbors. You could suddenly decide that you want to study something new or teach something. A sudden new trip could come up for you, or you could feel you could have a new beginning. Maybe you're purchasing a new car or an RV, or anything dealing with communication, new beginnings, and perhaps the way that you speak, and in a very Leo way. Where can you be more confident, more heart-based in your communication, Gemini? Cancer, this is happening for you in your second house. So Cancer, you feel every new moon, every full moon, no matter what sign they're in, because the moon is your ruler. So for you, Cancer, this happened in the second house, which is the house of finances and self-worth. With it being a Leo new moon, perhaps looking and asking, am I charging what I'm worth? Do I have self-respect? Looking at your budget, how you spend money, your possessions, things like that. So there could be, with this Uranus square, there could be a change to your finances, a sudden change to, or something happens that makes you look at your self-worth either way, something in a positive way that helps you increase your self-worth, or something that you take personally and you and it could have an impact on your self-worth. So really be aware of that. Stay confident, stay true to who you are, tap into that Leo energy, and really practice a lot of self-love. Leo, this is your new moon on the Lion's Gate. Leo's a lion. It's happening on the Lion's Gate, at that portal. You are going to be feeling this energy immensely, whether you're sun, moon, or rising. Rising because it's where it sets up the house. Sun because the sun is your ruler. And moon because this is a new moon in Leo. So you're going to be feeling it big time. You're going to be really looking at new beginnings and how you step out into the world, who you are, how you present yourself into the world. Perhaps looking at your body image, and maybe you decide to do a full makeover of who you are. This could be a change in all areas of your life. With this Uranus square, it could ask you to put some more work into how you step out into the world, doing so with love, doing so with confidence. And then also with this opposition to Jupiter retrograde, there could be something coming up, a magnifying glass on in your relationships with others, whether it's romantic or business partnerships. So that could also be coming to the surface, where you renegotiate the terms of how you want your relationship to be moving forward. That's for you, Leos. Virgo, this new moon has you really going inward. So Virgo, this is happening in your 12th house. In your 12th house, you have the sun and the moon. So you will be feeling a bit of the need to go inward around this new moon to really access the guidance of the Lion's Gate portal that is opening up. Great time for you to do spiritual practices, really to look at where you can release, where you can let go, where you can shed, because in a few weeks the sun's going to be moving into Virgo, and then the next new moon will be in Virgo. So it's a great time for you personally to go through, where can you let go? And that might happen for you quite literally in a shocking, surprising way with this Uranus square. So if you're already doing the work, decluttering, Marie Kondo your home, you know you love to do that, Virgos. So Marie Kondo your life, go in and get rid of what isn't serving you anymore, so that when there is a lot more Virgo energy coming out into the spotlight very soon, you will feel you are doing that in a very pure way, which is extremely important for you as a Virgo. Scorpio. Scorpio, this is happening. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip you, Libra. Libra. This new moon is happening in your 11th house. So for you, doing the candle magic, the new moon intentions is extremely important, because the 11th house is the law of attraction. It is the house of goals, ambitions, aspirations, whatever you want to call it, but your intentions. So it is a house where your intentions can, especially at a Lion's Gate new moon, can really can take off. So set some time aside at 6:50 a.m. Pacific time, adjust for your time zone. Be very intentional with writing out your goals. This also could be meeting new tribes or groups of like-minded people, or friendships. With this Uranus square, it could be a sudden change in groups of people that you interact with, or your friendships as well. That's for you Libras. Scorpio, now it's your turn. So Scorpio, this is happening in your 10th house. So this new moon is giving you a blank slate in your career house. It's happening, if you're Scorpio rising, it's happening at the very top of your chart. Great time to set your career intentions. What is it that you want? Career, social status, how you want to be seen in this world. That is really what this new moon is asking you. How to do so in a confident way, how to step out in a confident way, how to step out with love, importantly, self-love, as well as love for others. So you're getting a brand new chapter in your career life. Use it wisely, and believe that what you are putting out there, you can achieve, because you can. Scorpios, you are so determined. You can definitely do this. With this Uranus square, there might be some sudden changes in career or social status that come as well. So be aware, stay confident, stay with self-love, stay true and focused on the end goal. Sagittarius, this is happening in your 9th house. This is, you're going to feel this energy a lot, because the 9th house is the Sagittarius house. It's the house that has a Sagittarius energy. It's also philosophy, higher education, seeing the big picture, world travel, spirituality, optimism. So with this happening in the 9th house, is Lion's Gate opening this portal to that 9th house energy. It's really about, okay, what are my goals? Where can I see the big picture? Where can I stay optimistic, even through sudden changes that may appear, even through oppositions that are trying to throw me off? Where can I stay true to my vision? Where can I tap into my spirituality and open a brand new chapter? Uh, this could be for some of you, Sagittarius. Maybe you're starting something where you are reaching out on an international level. If what is going on in the world is keeping you from traveling internationally, you might get in right in that pocket right before the restrictions. But if not, then where can you do that online? Where can you teach and really share your knowledge with others in a confident way, in a way that you lead with your heart? Capricorn, this is happening for you in your eighth house. So, Capricorn, with Pluto also in Capricorn, um, this and this new moon in the eighth house, which is a deep psychological house also of the occult. It's a house of healing, deep psychological healing. You Capricorns are having this new moon, this Lionsgate portal open up and allowing you to go inward and dig deep. With this Lion's portal opening up, with Pluto already in Capricorn, you really can make some huge strides in overcoming old paradigms. Paradigms are these deep seated impressions that we are born with, things that were handed down from generation to generation. And this type of new moon on the Lionsgate portal in your eighth house with Pluto there, you really can be like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Be very intentional in what new beginnings you want there. How can you really allow a new beginning? And there could be a sudden shocking change, something that perhaps knock you off kilter a little bit, and shake you and surprise you. Be aware of it. That's why astrology is so beautiful, because it gives us a heads up. Be aware, stay confident, stay in love, tap into forgiveness, go into utilizing the tools of meditation, self love, things like that, so that you can be in this energy and intentionally set set your path how you want it to be moving forward. That's for you, Capricorn. You have some deep work to do, but you've got this. Aquarius. Aquarius, this new moon on the Lion's portal is happening for you in the seventh house. So it's the house of relationship. It's opposing Jupiter, which is just retrograded back into your sign. So this new moon with Uranus, it can really bring to the surface your needs versus the needs of your partner, whether it's business or romantic. And you going back to the negotiating table and saying, okay, if we're going to continue forward, let's do this with a clean slate. Let's renegotiate the terms of our marriage, of our business partnership, of our romantic relationship, whatever it is. So this new moon is really asking you to do deep work on your relationships. And it's happening in between two Aquarius full moons. So this year, Aquarius, you get two full moons. We had one a couple weeks ago. We have another one in a couple weeks, both in Aquarius. This new moon, right smack in the middle of them, says, okay, where can I, in a loving way, tap into what my needs are and make my needs heard and understood, and still work with another closely, intimately, moving forward. So that's what you are being asked to do, Aquarius. You're feeling this big time, with Jupiter now magnifying everything going on with these full moons. You're releasing a lot, and so that you can really feel a confident, new, loving version of yourself in this new chapter. So, Aquarius, hang in there. You've got this. Keep doing the work. And finally, last but not least, Pisces. This new moon is happening in your sixth house. So it's happening in the sixth house, which is the house of health, routines, pets. So this new moon is asking you to go inward and reassess these areas of your life. Health wise, are you where you want to be? Are you working out the way you want to be? Are you eating the way you want to eat? You are being asked to provide a clean slate. Great time to start a cleanse. I know that I'll be starting a cleanse on this Lionsgate portal. Powerful time for that. Starting a cleanse, new exercise routine, new day-to-day routines. Where can you be more disciplined? Where can you maybe start the day with a workout or start the day with meditation? Meditation works really well for you, Pisces. Starting the day with meditation because you're Pisces and you are really activated by your dream state already. So perhaps when you wake up in a meditative state, first dream journal, write down your dreams, spend some time accessing the subconscious, and then get up and move your body. That's a wonderful thing for you to do, and a great time at this new moon for you to start establishing those kind of routines. There might be some shocking news about your health or something like that that kind of forces you to get these health routines in place. So be aware of that. Okay, so enjoy this Lionsgate new moon, Lionsgate portal opening up. We are really asked to go inward and dream big. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen, and I'll see you in the next video. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel, share it, comment, like it, so that I have the means to continue growing this channel for you. Thank you.